Samory Toure was a prominent West African military leader, founder, and ruler of the Wasulu Empire, a short-lived empire that existed in parts of present-day Guinea, Mali, Ivory Coast, and Sierra Leone. He is best remembered for his resistance to French colonial expansion in West Africa during the late 19th century. Born in the region of present-day Guinea, Samory Toure came from the Mandinka ethnic group. He was initially a merchant and warrior who rose to power by uniting various ethnic groups in the region under his leadership. By the mid-1870s, he had established the Wasulu Empire and sought to create a centralized, Islamic state. Samory Toure's empire expanded through both military conquest and diplomacy. He organized a formidable army, equipped with modern weapons, many of which were obtained through trade. The empire was structured with a well-organized military and administrative system, and Toure sought to maintain independence from European powers while also fostering trade relationships with them. In the late 19th century, France sought to extend its control over West Africa, which led to a prolonged conflict between French forces and Samory Toure's army. From 1882 to 1898, Toure resisted French expansion with guerrilla warfare tactics, adapting to the superior firepower and resources of the French by frequently relocating his capital and army. Despite being outnumbered and facing increasing pressure, he managed to hold off French forces for nearly 2 decades. Samory Toure was finally captured by French forces on September 29, 1898. After years of fierce resistance against French colonization in West Africa, the French military intensified its efforts to defeat him and conquer his Wasulu Empire. Toure had been employing guerrilla tactics, constantly moving his base of operations to evade the advancing French forces. However, after a series of military defeats and the capture of key territory, his resources and capacity to resist were significantly weakened. French forces under Commandant Henri Gouraud eventually cornered Samory Toure near the town of Guélémou, in present-day northern Côte d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast. Toure was taken prisoner and subsequently exiled to Gabon, where he spent the remaining years of his life. He died in 1900, marking the end of his resistance and the final incorporation of his empire into the French colonial empire. Samory Toure's capture signaled the fall of one of the last strongholds against French imperial expansion in West Africa. Samory Toure is remembered as one of the greatest African leaders who fought against European colonialism. His legacy endures in West Africa, particularly among the Mandinka people, and he is viewed as a symbol of resistance and defiance against foreign domination.